The first, I think, 25 people can have a poster.
I thought we got rid of you last year.
Right.
One night only. The Boogeyman coming.
Oh my god, are we twinsies?
Are we twinsies?
Are we twinsies? Oh!
I want to say, first off, thank you guys so much for all coming out. I really appreciate it.
I'm Michael Myers, and yet I'm scared of that.
Thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. So we got Sarah, William, who played Malcolm, TJ, Michael Myers, Fred, our John, Christian, our Robbie, and Josh, our Steven. Anybody, floor is open. Anybody has any questions or comments or anything?
Well, Michael Myers, man, I thought you was much larger.
That's what I like to hear.
No, I'm just fat. Oh my god.
Those tail bagels, man.
Dude, it was all that food that she got us. My fat ass ate every chance I
Hey TJ, why don't you talk a little bit about the dynamic between you and Lena?
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay, so, for those of you that don't know, Lena played John's mom. And Lena was running late, and so I figured, okay, I'm going to cheer her up by doing something stupid. Pissed her off so bad, she was so hateful the whole time. Of course, me being me, I have to be an asshole right back. Hence the whole, I guess, you know, I conquer my demons. Can you conquer yours? I guess not. I fucked with her so bad, just to make her more mad.
It made sense just slightly on.
Yeah.
Slightly?
It was 3 a.m. It was literally 3 a.m. in that graveyard, right? When that final scene was going down. And that was the first day we got to meet her. And I found out about halfway through that they were fighting. It just didn't make no sense. I was like, what the fuck's going on with this scene right now?
Oh,
You guys good?
No.
Alright, well, either way.
oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, no.
When she said to him, she's like, "That's so professional."
Yeah, man, I was like,
So,
just died.
So of course, you know, we're watching the movie and we finally get to that scene and I look over at my girlfriend and I said, I couldn't wait to fucking stab her.
Oh god.
Most epic escape mission.
Honestly, I'm really surprised she did not kick you in the head when she had the chance.
That's like, it's
See,
just awkward.
Fred said that.
Kill me quick, please God, just stab me.
Fred said that was the best part.
Yeah.
That's not true. Best part of the whole movie was when Joe and John are meeting up for the first time. I'm inside with Fred at this point. We hear knocking on the door and he goes, "Who the fuck's knocking on my door? We're filming a movie." Had no idea that he had said, you know, anything.
This is the main reason why I didn't know what was going on. I just met TJ 3.5 minutes prior. He's telling me how he crushed one of his testicles. And I'm like, what? He's like, I swear to God, he crushed one of my ball sack one time I was wrestling. I was like, it's good to meet you. There's a knock on the door and he's still holding me up like, yeah, dude, he crushed the left one. Well, I think we're here doing some things. I don't know, but hey, yo, what's up with the killer, man? He crushed his nutsack, right? Yeah, dude. He just tells you that he's okay, though. All right, man, right on, cool. Good to meet you.
It's so personal with people that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Breaks the ice. Breaks the ice.
You're gonna scare somebody off one day.
Yeah. My name's TJ. I have one ball. I only have questions. You know what I mean?
Hey, calm down. It's House Ballman here.
Professional wrestler. And these two came in as professional wrestlers, to be real.
Yeah.
So that's the
Very small.
Hey, Cass, don't you put yourself down there, right? The top is the top.
Yeah, but when you're a professional wrestler, you're thinking like big.
I heard this at the set. This is what they told me. Oh, we're professional wrestlers. The fuck, Ryan? What's up, man? Who we got on set, man? We got stunt. We got pro wrestlers. Are they partners? Because I don't understand their dynamic, but I fucking love it.
each other more than we ever teamed.
These two on set too. They have no problem tearing each other down. 3 o'clock in the morning, you fucking suck. Yeah. Right on, guys.
Well, it makes it hard when you're trying to sleep and this son bitch is over here ripping ass every 2 seconds. Like, dude, come on, man.
Sarah at 7 a.m. real life is like, I'm so fucking sick of this. I'm so sick of this, right? I'm sick of this. My house is overtaken by a bunch of assholes. I'm sick of it every day.
Best thing was, we wrap up, we're all at the house and Sarah goes, I love you fuckers, but get the fuck out.
When she said that in the movie, that was real. She was like, I love you guys, but I'm so at my wit's end, just get out of my house. Like, yeah, much love, much love. Also, everybody saw, like, Ryan put it in the film, a big, monumental scene of him helping Michael Myers put his mask on. Everybody saw that, right? It took a minute, right? That takes a minute. This motherfucker does not keep his mask on. 3 o'clock in the morning, he's like, anybody want coffee? Like, what? He said, I'll go get it, right? Like, you're in the next seat. He's like, what's that mean? What are you talking about? That means you're not getting coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning, TJ. Shut it up. Put your mask back on. Let's get to work. Oh, yeah.
No, I remember getting those phone calls, and I was like, hey, how's it going? I want to know how the movie set's going. He just sits there and he has this look on his face, and he's shaking his head. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, you're just supposed to go get fucking coffee.
Every 20 minutes.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, he's not the main character.
Well, the thing is, though, it's like in my head, I'm like, you're the main character. Why is your ADHD going on? Like, yeah, I want to do this.
It's a 2-minute process every time. Ryan's like, he's the nicest person in the world too, Ryan. So every time that TJ's doing it, he's just like, you can tell his tone's getting a little, tougher. But at the same time, he's like, come on, man, like, let's stay focused. Let's put this back on. And I'm like, you're a grown ass man, TJ. Take that fucking mask down, dude.
Physically. The only complaint I had about the movie was,
Oh boy.
I didn't get to kill this one.
I've known him since he was about this big and he hasn't changed at all. And mine's gotten worse.
I'll tell you what. I wanted to, but nope. Didn't have time. Wasn't in the budget. Couldn't afford it. He's such a high-profile actor, we couldn't afford it.
Hey, Joe Hammerstone that played Jacob, my son, he's not here tonight. And to be honest with you, I'll tell you the truth, I had to ground him. And Joe, if you're watching this, we're still grounded.
He was straight up like, nah, you don't know shit. Joe's a huge fan of Halloween. That's the shirt things is like true. So he'd be just talking shit to everybody. That's not how you'd be. What? I'm just saying that's not how it would be, but do whatever you want. Wrong. Joe, what?
Oh my god.
It's true. I was like, all right, either way.
So Christian, this is the first thing he's ever done.
Yeah.
And he was so damn nervous, and we're like, dude, it's just like being in the ring, just acting. And I kept telling him, you nailed it. He's like, no, but I think I could have done better. And Ryan's like, dude, shut up. Well, like, the scene where I killed him, Sarah's in there watching this, and we cut, and she goes, holy fuck. She's like, you picked his ass up like it was nothing, threw him into the wall, and then stabbed the motherfucker.
He's like, I'm
It was legitimately one of the coolest scenes, but it's definitely not my favorite. My favorite is actually more of a blooper, was whenever it's Fred, Lena, and then TJ's coming down, and TJ makes no contact. So Fred just gets stabbed in the back, just like.
Fred's like, you never fucking stabbed me? I thought I was.
He's back here.
Just doing it. Fred's face is just like,
You see, me and TJ, we've wrestled a lot against each other, so I know that me and TJ have a tendency to break shit. So, in the behind the scenes, like, the reason I was so adamant about don't put me through the wall is because he's actually put me through a wall before, and it's not fun. Choreographed or not, it sucks. And I didn't think Ryan's neighbors would really appreciate a Christian-sized hole in the wall.
I definitely appreciated getting my deposit back.
I'll tell you what though, I think the person that had the toughest job out of the whole weekend has got to be your mom.
Oh, I agree.
True.
And
Yes.
she was a trooper the whole
She's
weekend.
like, it was so easy. No, it wasn't. We all saw you.
She put up with all of us. You know, that right there is a testament to the kind of woman your mother is.
She rocked
Because
it out.
Oh yeah.
Y'all are a fucking handful.
Only one handful?
well, I've only got one, so it's only one.
Oh my god.
It's like a level of professionalism, like you saw a bunch of
Wait.
contraptions you've never seen. You're like, this is a real budget, this is legit. And then you got people like TJ, and you're like, shit.
It was professional until Lena got there, and then I had to
Yeah,
not.
that was-
Oh god.
Mind you, okay, I'm not trying to bash on Lena, but she got there, and it was kind of a haste, and you could tell, and like I said, I don't try to like bring anybody down, but she hadn't practiced her lines a lot, okay? So there was times, even in the blooper, you see, like I corrected her on one of her lines because I was like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I got TJ's broken ass balls around me, like, let's get this shit done. And she's at that fence at one point.
And like you had to catch a flight the next
Yeah,
morning
yeah.
to go back to LA or something.
Exactly. And the fence, by the way, didn't open. Okay,
Yeah.
so all they did was just, she's all trying to take a chain off of the fence, and it doesn't open in the first place. But all she had to do was just take the chain off, and she couldn't. And I was just like,
I'm conquering my demons.
I'm really not trying to be a dick, but are you fucking serious? Like, you know, but it's okay.
Your poor girlfriend was in the car.
Yeah, that's
ass
right.
off.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, babe, can you go get me coffee? TJ offered, but ever yelled at him on stage.
I don't know how long you guys have been together at that point, but if it, like, I can only imagine she's sitting in the car. This motherfucker in the car. Like, what the fuck?
She was smiling like being all
she's like,
happy.
I'm about
Fine. I was like, God.
Really, what it was, she's like, I'm about to become Michael Myers my fucking self.
No, I gotta give a lot of credit to Ryan on the first day shooting, cause like you guys know, like when you open your eyes for like the first like minute, you can't comprehend reality. You know, you're trying to like everything has to remake sense, including oxygen. So it's like my eyes barely pop open, and Ryan's in there, and he just walks in, and he's like, "Kill me, fucking kill me, run me over with a car." I'm like, what, dude? What? Well, did I oversleep? Like what? He's like, no, Allison's not showing up. Now we don't have an Allison. I gotta read the whole fucking thing. I'm like, oh, dude.
That was real though.
Yeah.
Props to Ryan. So one of the characters in the movie was rewritten. She was supposed to show up. She never
got
came.
car
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing though. That's the lady who was dead at the front door, his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be a bigger part, and the girl didn't end up showing up. So Ryan just like last minute, just cut it, switched around the movie.
Well,
and just
dude, he
followed
improv
with
that line about her getting like caught smoking, which
Yeah,
fit like the
like,
Robbie character.
yeah.
You know, yeah, dude.
It
So
went along
that's
with that
props.
too. That was
Yeah.
that was legit, honestly.
Yeah, and I gotta give props to my dude here too.
I was about to say, is Josh
Just
gonna
like-
say a word?
Cause
I was thinking back. She was like, "We got something to say."
dude, 'cause my first day on set, like, I'm not kidding you, I've wrestled in front of like 1,000 people before, and like nothing compares, dude, when you got like all these talented people around you, and it's like your first time doing something, and you're like, yeah, I don't fucking belong here. So like I just kind of started bullshitting with him, dude, and like after that, like he just made me feel super comfortable. So he's definitely my best friend on
And
set.
it was also that you found out you'd actually known Josh for like 5 years.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
I still don't know how that works.
Yeah, it's just over that, yeah. Oh, dude.
Oh.
No, I would agree with that though. When I first met you on the day that we met was the day that I shot Michael Myers.
Yeah,
right?
so I think it was the second.
Yeah,
night,
and it was just like, honestly, it was freezing again.
Yeah,
And
fucking super
it was
cold,
us
dude.
three, and we had just met. I've known Joe through #FilmLife, but we didn't even get to work together that much. And once we got there, it took like 2 to 3 takes was all. Like we killed it that night. Like
2 takes.
yeah.
Yeah,
And if you watch the movie, like the guns are shaking, it's actually us freezing fucking to death. It works perfect, man. It looks like you're a little scared with the gun. I was like, awesome, but like it was so cold. You're like,
That was the other thing that Ryan had said that he was really impressed with, is the fact that throughout the whole movie, I think he did like 10 total retakes.
Yeah.
it's truth, right?
Like,
A lot of it was one take.
Yeah.
It was one of
like
it.
the one scenes that he thought were going to take more than once was me getting shot both times.
Yeah, you could do the camera. It's like, he's good. Are you sure? This is TJ. But it is. Honestly, I've got the privilege to do 2 movies with Ryan, and it is one of every weekend that we've done it is one of the funnest. It's the most
I agree.
professional / fun sets I've ever been a part
Very
of.
well
That
Yeah,
was
it's amazing.
that
Honestly.
was
It's
what
a
the
great
third or
time.
fourth one I'd done with you.
Yeah, I think so.
Second I'd done with you. Second I'd done with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
we
zombie.
did we did organic together too.
Well, it really helps when I got an awesome cast and crew and
Yeah.
everybody listens and acts professional. But we
Yeah,
have fun doing it, you know?
That's what-
Obviously, we had a
Yeah,
lot of
that's what I was
fun
gonna
making
say.
up and everything.
Oh my! And then
there-
that blooper reel.
Yeah. There was one thing, I remember whenever we were shooting the cemetery scene and you had just been knifed and you hit the ground so hard and like you almost landed on that pile of like you almost legit got
And also in the bloopers, you see me trip over it. One of the things I did fall back
It was out to kill you. Like,
oh my god, that
That's
was
some
awful.
Final Destination shit.
Yeah.
it was. I mean, like, legitimately almost got seriously impaled.
Yeah.
Because he hit the ground so hard. I had to even like, oh shit.
I just imagine calling you Sydney for that. Like, hey, somebody actually got impaled.
Josh too, he'd be like, it's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm coming up like this, it's fine. No, I remember, yeah, because I was just dropping. I was on the apple box getting stabbed because I had to crouch down because I was too tall. I was taller than you at that point. So I was just sitting there like this, and then Ryan was like, okay, fall. I was way, and I fell in the tree. Oh my god, it was a wild night. It was so cold.
It was so cold. I hung out in the car a lot because I was pregnant,
crazy.
tired, ticked off. I just wanted to be
That's what I mean. And also, at like 3 a.m. At the graveyard, if you noticed his Halloween costume, it was just a pin. We had probably 10 takes of Josh like throwing the pin down. You know, it's supposed to be an emotional feeling. He grabs the pin, he throws it down. The first time is the time that I got used for the movie, and he did the most flimsy fucking throw. So if you watch it, it's like,
Okay, so here's my thought behind it.
The best one was when it bounced off the tree, and I think hit you or hit him.
Whatever happened, I don't
See,
know.
that's yeah.
But no, I was gonna like throw it, but it was dark and like you said, it was 3 in the morning. I was like, I don't want to lose it, so I'm just gonna keep it right here within a few feet. When we actually did the tape, I'll just yeet it. And then we took that scene that we used, and Ryan was like, okay, we're moving to the next scene. I was like, wait, no, I'm gonna do
You broke this, TJ.
Whenever I was sitting and editing the
Here we go.
The emotion for the reason I picked that clip was whenever I was editing it, like I knew that your character being their first time experiencing this kind of thing and stuff, like there was just something about that moment where you just kind of, you can't believe it's happening and you just kind of just.
I think it plays well, but
Yeah,
it's not the intent. I was
No, exactly. It just as I was editing it, it just felt more natural and right about it. Instead of just being like pissed off about it, you know what I mean? Like it was more just like you're just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like
Didn't give a shit about it.
So
Whatever, right?
most of them don't know this actually, but when he had told me about the concept of this was on the set of Raidmaster 5. And I said, dude, I'm calling Michael Myers now. He goes, okay.
What year was that? Like,
2015?
that was a while back, yeah.
About 5 years ago, yeah. Because that was the first thing Christian had ever done.
I think it was 2014.
2014,
Yeah, it was
2015.
2014.
Yeah, so
And
Donnie had actual fireball.
Did we talk a little about? Can you get? Okay, so I don't know if this is appropriate. When you first told me about the movie, is that appropriate to talk about?
why wouldn't it be?
oh, that time I got real emotional.
Yeah. Okay. So one time, you know, I'm just gonna keep it adult. Me and Ryan visited the moon. You know, we got super high up there. And, that's the first time he ever told me about the movie. It was about 12 solid minutes of him
Are
talking.
you sure you're not visiting the movie
Yeah,
right
that's
now?
what I mean. And literally, my man is just so emotional. He's telling me all about this. And then he has the full attention of the room. And out of nowhere, he just loses his train of thought. He's like, you know, and so... What the fuck? I just started laughing. He's like, what it is just so important to me. I don't want to fuck up a fact. And I was like, I think it might be because you're off in space, brother. Either way, I'm not going to judge you, but this is a badass movie. I'll definitely be a part of it.
I walked into the role completely on accident.
Yeah.
For real?
I called him. It was like, I think I called him in like August. And I was like, hey, I know you're doing the movie. I'm not calling you for a role, but if you need like somebody to like get beat up, like a stunt double or like, you know, whatever, I'm your guy. And like if you need like somebody to carry like your coffee, like just I just want to be like a part of it because I like Michael Myers. And he was like, yeah, man. He's like, well, yeah, let me do some thinking, and I could definitely use you on set, And then he calls me like literally the next day, and he's like, so here's your roles, here's how you're gonna die. I'm like, excuse the fuck out of me? Like, okay, cool, yeah, dude.
I remember that night after you guys talked. He was like, "Man, Christian was so excited. I could hear you guys talking about it, and you were freaking out."
Dude, when he told me it was gonna be like the wall thing, I was like, I think I screamed so loud my neighbors probably called the cops. I was geeked, dude. That's why, like, in the bloopers on the wall, I'm like, dude, there's an onion right there. I'm geeking. Like,
I met you the day before, but the next day when I met you doing the cemetery scene, you were so fucking pumped. Dude, it was just like, dude, you don't even know what happened, but last night I died and it was the coolest fucking thing. Right on, man.
What was really cool about like going through the process of this was Ryan would be on the phone for like 8 hours a day. 4 of them were with him, 4 of them were with me. One time Sarah goes, I'm gonna fucking kill you guys. You're taking time away from my husband. She was pregnant and she's like, I'm glad you guys are helping him, but shut the fuck up.
Well, it's a bad habit. Me and Ryan get on the phone and we
just
say goodbye about 45 times before we actually say goodbye.
Yeah.
It's that Midwest goodbye, you know?
Yeah, totally been there. I guess let's give a. Oh, sorry.
So, do you guys have like merchandise that you guys have for sale? Like, I know there's like the Stay Happy, Stay Positive t-shirts, but is there like Halloween shirts? Because I'm curious.
So we are actually still trying to figure out a venue for that. Currently, we do not have. We're still trying to find somewhere to get them done and done well.
Yeah.
So currently, no, we are working on it though.
Yeah. Are the Stay Happy, Stay Positive shirts also like not available?
They are available until the end of the year, and then
Okay.
we are going to actually get a new design. The store will not close, but this design
Aren't
will
you guys
be gone.
Aren't you guys doing a giveaway with the design too?
In the, like I just mentioned, like future giveaways.
Probably
like,
with the
okay.
new design.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we already
Down the
did it.
road.
We already did a giveaway for these.
Okay. That's okay.
But we will probably do one for the new design.
But
I want to say something real quick. I want to. I know I got some credit for the casting on there. I just want to point out who I casted, Fred. Before like he didn't even. Ryan was like, I don't know who I'm gonna get for John Tate. Nobody looks good. I was like, Fred. And he's like,
I didn't ever realize that. For
oh
real?
yeah, no, don't totally. I was like, Fred, and he's like, you think Fred?
Yes.
Duh. Yeah, Sarah.
And then whenever you and Andrew, right?
Andrew.
Yeah, whenever you guys came on, like we'd already casted you guys, but then they had ended up, falling through. As soon as I saw your guys' pictures, like, oh, they're it.
Well, also, the way that I got into touch with Ryan was a very interesting story. Ryan, I don't know if I ever told you the complete story. I think we have talked about this. I had a friend who I thought was a mutual friend with Ryan, who told me, hey, my friend's, Ryan, he's doing a horror short film. He's looking for actors. I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. I'd love to be a part of it. And that was like a few months before I heard from this Ryan. Flash forward a few months, it was, early October, whatever it was, and Josh actually got me in touch. He's like, hey, my friend Ryan's doing a film. I was like, oh yeah, I know. Chance told me. My friend told me about him. He's like, have you talked to him yet? I was like, no, I haven't actually gotten in touch with him. So if we could set us up, that'd be awesome. So he sets me up with Ryan. We get in touch and we plan a thing. Our auditions together. Well, we start filming. We get into it. I get cast. A few weeks into, or I guess the weekend of filming or whatever it was. I talked to my friend and he's like, he said he doesn't know who you are. He's like, he doesn't know you. And he's like, really? He's like, well, he definitely was and told me about it and was, we've been friends for a long time. And so I was like, that's really weird. And it basically led to, you're talking about Ryan Gregory, right? And he's like, no, Ryan Fitzgerald. I was like, hold on. There were 2 different Ryans and 2 different Halloween shorts at the exact same time. I was like, what is happening? That was hilarious.
So you met the right Ryan.
I met the wrong right Ryan.
Wrong Ryan.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrong Ryan, right time.
Exactly. I ended up doing the other Ryan. I met the other Ryan a few months later. He ended up pushing his back, so it ended up working out really well.
Oh, cool.
But I thought it was just like a hilarious story of what is happening. But yeah, so that was very funny.
Did you play Stephen Doyle on that one too?
No, I didn't. No, it wasn't a Halloween-based one anymore. He changed the script. It was something else.
Still, that is.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if Fred knows about this, but me, Ryan, and Christian stumbled across a Halloween film that was basically they ripped off ours.
Oh, dude, yeah, everything.
Scene for scene, it's like,
Wait, they filmed it though?
yeah.
Yeah, they filmed it after.
They had like,
we'll send it to you because it is like it's
There's
like
a
it's
clip
almost
where
the
they do-
exact same movie.
There's a
It's
clip-
almost
the
exact.
Valley
Like
Trail.
I watched it
Yeah.
and I was
Goes
so
down like a
confused.
hallway with candles to Don't Fear the Reaper and the guy getting ready in the mirror.
What?
Yeah.
Because I was watching Halloween fan films just to see like which ones were good stacked up to ours, like what and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then I come across this one and I watched like 5 minutes of it. I'm like, this is our fucking movie. Like what? So I called Ryan. I was like, this motherfucker. And I sent him the whole thing. He watched the whole thing. And yeah, dude.
And then he sent it to me, and I watched it.
Yeah.
We're all
I put it
like,
in the Halloween chat too. Like I filmed the clip and I was
Okay,
like, all right, here's the shot. Like, yeah.
How did I? It's not the one though that somebody just stole it straight for.
No,
No,
that's a
They like filmed the whole
But
thing.
that's
like,
happened
production,
twice.
actors, the whole 9 yards.
Shit,
But it's like the
dude.
same script, the same shots, the whole 9 yards.
all
Yeah,
I
but-
could say was, well, Ryan, I told you the movie was gonna be good.
Yeah. People were like,
Yeah,
how
but
come
two-
it's not a feature? And I was like,
Yeah, but two
yeah,
times
right.
people stole the movie and then uploaded it on their channel and put made by me and RBG Studios. I'm
Yeah.
like, you had nothing to do with this, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just.
Dude, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what though, like the biggest mind fuck moment is like I'm watching Fred do all these serious scenes and I'm like, man, like what a serious guy. And then like I walked off or something. I think I was on the phone because TJ was like, oh, I figured we'd figure out all right on Sunday. Like motherfucker, that's when we're supposed to go home. Like, so I'm like off panicking trying to find a ride back from Jeff City because we live like 3 hours from here, And I come back and I'm like, hey, there's that real serious guy. And I go like walking past him, and all of a sudden he says something. He's like, ah! And he starts fucking laughing. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on. Then I started listening to him talk. I was like, so this dude's funny as fuck, but his character's so serious.
That's what dude, when I got that part, Brian's like, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen you do anything serious. Like, I didn't know how you're gonna pull.
Fantastic, dude, fantastic.
Fred's a funny actor. You think he can be? I was like, yes, Fred can be serious. He's an actor.
Killed it.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I just put all of my faith in your acting, and I was like, I think she can do it.
Fred's best screw up of the whole weekend though is, you know what? Time's out.
I've never let to live that one. Yeah,
Trying to put Loomis in timeout.
He's
He
like,
tore the newspaper I worked really hard on too.
Oh my.
they didn't give me directions. Go through that. What are you talking about? There's like 100 papers. Am I supposed to go? No, just flip through it. You ripped it, dude. I spent hours. I'm so sorry, Sarah. I know. And she's pregnant. You're like, I'm a trash man. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do any of this to you. I swear to God. I'm sorry. I will do anything. Yeah.
All right. So we've kind of like taken away from this Q&A. We've asked our own damn questions.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Does anybody have anything? Yeah.
I'll say, me and Angie, we watched maybe about 6 different Halloween fan films. And we were sitting there like, what the hell did we watch? What did we just watch? Like, by far, you guys you had the best one, by far.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
That's
Thank
all
you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Hard work right there.
Hey, I couldn't have done it without my crew though. I mean, literally, it's a team effort.
Yes.
And that's the thing I love about this industry and making films together and stuff is the team collaboration that goes on behind it. And that's just my favorite thing about it. Like, it's great that we can tell a story and have fun and be professional and all that stuff, but like just the collaboration behind it all and just the team effort, no matter how big or small anybody's role was, like just everybody that put time and energy and dedication into this project, man, that's one of my favorites. I love the collaboration and teamwork. Like, without you guys,
Yeah, you rule, dude. I mean, yeah, seriously.
So with your new project coming out, are you looking for more actors?
when the audition process comes up, you will know about it.
I want to be in one of these movies.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
My
that's what I mean.
own
That's what I was
brother,
like,
he goes. Next time you
There's
film one,
graphics on the
count
board,
me in.
yeah.
That's how
That's how
crazy
I was
project.
like,
Count me in.
Your face the whole time. I glanced back because I knew you were gonna give like the best reaction to the teaser. So I looked back and you're.
Hey man, anything Ryan touches turns to gold. So
That's
like,
right,
I'm
yeah.
trying like, dude, even if I'm just like I said, carrying his coffee, carrying his script, like I just want to help. Like,
Yeah.
I want it. Like Ryan deserves like all the credit in the world, man. Like he's such a positive dude. He's always trying to like uplift everybody else. So like, if I can play like the smallest minute role in helping his film like become like a smash hit. Like any kind of work I can do, I'm willing to do it, man. He's a good friend.
See, this is why we can't tell him anything. He turns everything into a teachable moment.
Yeah. Well, at least I'm not afraid of the boogeyman. Dude, my character's such a dick.
He is. He's like, the greatest thing about that too is you totally took that man's money. You didn't buy no new costume.
No.
Well, I already got my costume. All right, bro. Thanks a lot. See you later with things. That costume you told me not to wear. I don't give a shit.
Hey, I said I wasn't the only thing getting hired.
Yeah, you did. That was the greatest too.
Hey, just saying, $20 for
my man has a club. It's highlight. You know.
I think that's why my character was so amped to just like punch my
Yeah.
yeah, bitch.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. In the final take where we actually he goes, "Whoa!"
Yeah, dude.
What? I'm a seller, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, like the thing is, every time we did it, I was like feeling bad because like Ryan and Madison were both like, yeah, the punch just doesn't look good. So I finally looked at each other. I'm just gonna punch you in the face.
So,
And as soon as I did it, Ryan was like, "That's the one." And I was like, "Well, I wonder why."
so we cut and he goes, "Dude, I'm so sorry I hit you in the face so hard." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
You know what? That's the best part about having people who can do their own stunts is for good shots like that.
That's it. That's what was cool about you guys. That's what I was like.
I have a question. Does anybody know where the restroom is?
Yes, it's right there.
Okay, thanks.
You see, and what's great about Bill? Okay, I've known Bill for 25 years.
Yeah.
He can't do it.
And Bill and I, we used to wrestle, you know, when we
This is not
when we
good.
were
This is great.
And poor Bill would get in the middle of it and get hurt. And he'd be like, "I'm too old for this shit."
Yeah, bring it back, dude. Can't do it no more. Just can't do
See,
it.
Bill always thought he could beat me and everything. And, you know, normally he could, except for when it comes to American Gladiators on Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis.
My man's referencing it's 3 o'clock in the morning. This type of shit you hear right here. Fucking time now, bro. I want to Sega Genesis
I
at.
gotta get coffee, I'll be right back.
Yeah, like, I'll never forget that. It's still up to date. One of the craziest.
Middle of the
craziest
shot.
things.
What's the
That's
coffee?
what I mean.
You know,
I've been on some sets, and when a huge, star of the movie, it like just offers out that I will leave during the scene that I'm gonna film in, not give a fuck, and go get some coffee. I'm like, dude,
You know,
your
Well,
friend's
what's
legit.
even better is this is Jefferson City. Everything's closed by like 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
that's-
So he would have been going
Yeah.
freaking
no
to
one.
Walmart.
That means you still can't get snacks.
See,
You
like,
can from here.
I loved every single person in the movie, like,
No,
And-
most break time's open. but it was
honest to God
7 o'clock.
truth, as much as her and I fought and argued, I loved Lena as,
Laura Strode.
yeah. Because, like, she was, like, really good.
I think she's my favorite actor of the
But,
movie.
I will say this, as far as
I'm not saying she
playing,
did not kill it.
as far as playing Allison, we should have just fucking made Destiny do it. She was there the whole damn time.
Desiree.
Whatever. Leave me alone.
You also freaked me out because one of my sister's name is Destiny. I was like, she's not in the audience, brother. Hey, who you talking about?
I took too many shots to the head.
Yep, 1000%.
That might have been
Seriously, I mean, we could have used her, and like, I think she would have been a good Allison.
Hang on though, going back to it, who did the lighting and who did the camera work again?
Ryan Staff and Madison Strain, and then you got Mike and Lily Strain. Mike's actually with us live here now.
Killed it.
Who did the FX and all that great stuff.
That's what I was about to say. So at one point, these guys pull out a portable fog machine. It has like a little light in the back, and we were in that cemetery, and by the end of it, it was so foggy. Like they spent 2 hours just lighting it up, and I was like, man, this is pretty. Like I had to pee at one point, and I'm like, I'm a little scared. Like, this is real. Like why are we here right now? Yeah, man. No one's walking me to the bathroom. It's just okay to go.
Right?
All right, man. I'm gonna go. I'll try it.
Now, I don't know how many people in this room believe in ghosts, okay? I'm not saying I do, I'm just saying I'm not taking the fucking chance, okay? Straight up. If it's spooky, I fucking run, okay? And we get to the graveyard, right? And this is like from what I understand, like a historic, like
Yeah,
there's like Civil War soldiers buried here.
Fences
This
and
is
shit.
not the place to like fuck around.
No.
And we're like there for maybe 5 minutes, and TJ goes to walk, and Ryan's like, yeah, come this way. This motherfucker tries to step on and over a gravestone, and I'm like, no, the fuck you're not, because I'm not getting haunted, motherfucker. No, not me, not today, no.
Who was it that ran into the fence though?
Who was what?
Somebody ran into the fence, and one of the graves were fenced in, and they ran smack dab into it.
Yeah. Okay. So
Was it Jesse?
It might have been. I
yeah,
don't remember.
because
I think he just slammed his knee into it.
see, I thought it was one of the strains because I thought they were going to town on that fog machine, but Greenville has like sketchy fences every now and then because when it was built, I guess that was just how it was. Like this is their area, so there'll be like a 2-foot tall fence just randomly throughout the graveyard. And yeah, and my knee was blown out during that whole movie. My knee, I was in a straight brace.
You didn't
so
tell
me-
us until
me
after.
run- Yeah, I was just like dead ass crying. I was like, no, I'm a professional. I'm fine. You guys need me to jump? Okay. This is normal. It's totally normal. He's like, finally day 3 comes along and Ryan's like, hey man, you good? Like, can you run? And I was like,
No.
that was me legitimately running when I was running from him in the graveyard. That's all I had. Tree stuff's hitting me in the face. I was like, I'm okay. This looks good, right?
I think that was ultimately why we decided to stab you in the leg. Was
Yeah, because I was like,
even more.
I was like, man, it would help with this. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Didn't my gun hit you in the face? Like on one
Yeah,
of the takes, you
see,
fell
yeah.
through the gun and it just
That's
boom.
what I was talking to Ryan. I had a gun, and then when he like stabbed me, I like threw it backwards. And I was trying to sell the fact of I couldn't find it in the grass, because you know, as an audience, you're like, he had a gun, where'd it go? And I was like, I fucking lost it. You know, that's what I was trying to like. Why did he flip around and crawl around so fast? That's what I was trying to do as a character. Where the fuck is that gun? But I couldn't find it even in the darkness. And I was like, whatever, I'll just crawl out of here. I'm out. And then at that point, I was like, what? Hey, Ryan, bro, why would you pick up the gun? He's like, you can't fucking find the gun. I was like, oh, yeah, that's valid. All right, that's good. Sells it. That's right. Let's keep going.
So you couldn't find the gun.
I swear to God. He stabbed me, and I was like, oh, hey. He stabbed me in the leg. I was like, ah! You were behind me. And I was like, oh, shit.
I don't
Where'd he
know.
go?
I don't know if you guys read the comments, but I'll go back and I'll read them. And the best one so far is revolvers don't have sense.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. Watching it, I was like, that was bad. Seriously, watching it. Ryan's like, I'm sorry, I don't know that much good history.
You know, I feel like a jackass because I could have prevented that and I didn't say anything.
For real, you're like, that's not real.
No, like I'm standing.
Quick.
You gotta remember, I got the GoPro on my hand the whole fucking time the first day, so I'm running around filming everything. And we get to that scene, and Loomis, or you, next time Loomis turn the safety off, and I say it audibly out loud. I'm like, revolvers don't have safety.
Yeah.
I said it out loud, and I was like, you know what? I'm a fucking gun freak. Like, nobody's gonna know. Like, nobody. I'm just not gonna say anything because I don't want to. Like, it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I don't want to reshoot everything. So I'm like, I'm just, you know what? It's fine. And then like the movie comes out, and every time I hear that line, I'm like. And then finally the other day I see it in the comments, I was like, this could have been prevented had I just
Yeah. Josh and I
And
are
then somebody goes, what's next? You're gonna load the magazine in?
Yeah, that's what Josh and I are all there. We fucking shot the shit out of Michael Myers. That's all that matters. We put his ass down. Josh, why wouldn't you kill him more? He's not, dude. He's not dead. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We'll be at that all night. Like, yeah, dude, like you probably would.
Do you want to go over there and just axe his fucking body apart?
Dude, that would have been funny. He just pulls like an axe out, like chop his fucking head off. Like,
Oh.
I learned, okay, so honestly, I had seen H2O even, but I didn't realize the connection of when I got stabbed in the leg was exactly how John got stabbed in the leg on H2O, and I was like,
A little homage, yeah.
like honestly, what a dickhead though, man. He stabbed me in the same leg 2
Right?
times like throughout my life. Could you imagine that?
Blew your mind like a
Bitch,
balloon
my-
what?
Blew your mind like a balloon up.
God.
3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock.
We got anything else? Any other questions?
If not, I'm gonna put this mask on so we can take pictures with these lovely people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, anybody have anything else? Any-
Because
Thank you for a wonderful movie.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Thank you, man.
That's it for the Q&A. Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
But first off, thank you all for coming out. I truly appreciate it. It means a lot, and thank you for your time and watching, and then obviously for my cast and crew, those here and those that could not make it, couldn't make the the film without everybody. So it was, like I said, a team effort, and I really appreciate everybody coming out, and I'm really stoked for the future of RBG Studios